Good afternoon, members. I'm Patience Nsimire and delighted to kick off our presentation. We are DPPM 1 Group 9 members, and this presentation is a collaborative effort. It is a pleasure to present on the topic of socially responsible procurement as part of our project procurement management module. This topic is crucial because it expands procurement focus beyond cost and quality to include ethical conduct, environmental sustainability, and social impact. At this point, I'm going to hand over to Harriet, who will take us through the introduction.
I'm Harriet taking through the introduction. Socially responsible procurement refers to the process of integrating socially, ethical and environmental considerations into all aspects of procurement process. It ensures that the procurement decision does not only focus on cost and quality, but also the support. The main goals of the socially responsible procurement include ethical sourcing, inclusive supply chain. Thank you. Abe, you can take us through.
Okay. Hi, I'm Abe. I'm going through the principles of the key principles. So the first principle we have is fair labor practices. This ensures workers involved in the supply chain are treated fairly. Then we have ethical sourcing. This prioritizes vendors that operate with integrity and adhere to the codes of conduct related to human rights, anti-corruption, and fair trade. Then we have environmental sustainability. This considers the environmental impact in purchasing decisions, like energy use, the waste, and the emissions. Then we have inclusion of marginalized groups. This provides access to procurement for disadvantaged groups such as women, persons with disabilities. Then we have transparency and accountability. This ensures openness and traceability in procurement processes to prevent corruption, favoritism, and fraud. I'd like to call Tony to take us through the next slide.
Good afternoon. My name is Tony Ajuk. I'm presenting the benefits of social responsible procurement. These practices has a few benefits, which includes improvement in the image of the institution. This is by ensuring commitment to ethical practices. It also reduces environmental impact and ensures compliance with laws, improves suppliers relations, and national development support. Thank you. Now, hand over to Shakira to take over.
Thank you. I'm Nakazi Shakira, and I'm going to take you through legal and policy frameworks on socially responsible procurement. One, we have public procurement and disposal of public assets, that is PPTA Act 2003. And this one ensures fairness, value for money, and local inclusion. Two, we have National Development Plan. Four, this one aligns procurement with social, economic transformation goals. Three, we have local content policy, mandates use of local labor, suppliers, and materials. For example, Bubu by Uganda, Build Uganda. I'll hand over to my other colleague to take us through. Akelo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Akelo, and I'll be taking you through the supplier engagement strategies. The first point is capacity building for SMEs. That leads to empowering of the SMEs through trainings to participate effectively in procurement. For example, the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development collaborates with PPDA to train women entrepreneurs on how to respond to tenders, access bid documents, and comply with contract requirements. Then the second one is pre-bid training, whereby workshops are held. Briefing sessions are also conducted before bidding begins to guide the potential suppliers on how to prepare responsive bids. This reduces bid rejections due to their poor bid documentations. For example, the National Medical Stores organizes pre-bid meetings for medical equipment tenders to explain technical specification, delivery times, and compliance expectations. The next one is fair bidding access that ensures that all eligible suppliers, including disadvantaged ones, have equal opportunities to compete. And this promotes transparency and competition. Then the last one is supplier code of conduct, whereby a set of ethical standards and social environmental obligations that suppliers must comply with when doing businesses. This enhances reputation through demonstration to commitment and responsible business practices. Thank you. Patience, you can take over.
Okay, thank you, Akelo. I'm Patience again, and I will take you through some of the case studies, both locally and internationally. First of all, here in Uganda, Chira Motors Corporation, Uganda's pioneer electrical vehicle manufacturing, has become a flagship for socially responsible procurement. The government has supported Chira through public procurement of electric buses for urban transport under the Chira EV project. This approach promotes local industrialization, encourages green mobility, and it also boosts of local content participation. At AMPAS Technical Services, where I work, we prioritize use of local labor and skills in our road and bridge construction projects. This not only supports community empowerment, but also promotes knowledge transfer and job creation. Regionally, our neighbors in Rwanda have taken bold steps in adopting green procurement by embedding sustainability into their national procurement policy. The country prioritizes environmentally friendly products while promoting social inclusion and economic efficiency. We all well know that Rwanda has a national ban on polythene bags, and this move supports environmental preservation and promotes circular economy practices. Much as we have these beautiful success stories, the procurement sector still faces substantial challenges in implementing SRP. I'll now call upon Harriet to take us through the challenges.
Thank you, Patience. The challenges in implementing SRPs include lack of awareness by both the suppliers and the buyers. And then we also have limited supply capacity by mostly the local suppliers who do not have the capacity to have enough quantity which is needed. We also have corruption and favorism where specific suppliers are favored. And then also we have weak policy enforcement, where we have a lot of policies that govern the procurement process, but due to their weak enforcement, we realize that most of these policies are being broken. I would like to invite Daphne to conclude with us.
Thanks so much, Harriet. My name is Karungi Daphne. I'm going to take through the recommendations. First, we recommend the training of procurement staff, which helps to build capacity to implement socially responsible procurement policies and criteria. Secondly, we add socially responsible procurement to evaluation criteria through reward bidders for social and environmental compliance. For example, awarding extra marks for hiring women and youth. Thirdly, support local suppliers through empowering local SMEs through reserved slots and training. For example, reserving tailoring contracts to women. Fourthly, improving monitoring and reporting by tracking social commitments. For example, local employment of contract managers and safety standards. The Ministry of Works may award 10 points for constructors that commit the employing at least 30% of youth and women on their projects. Thank you so much.
start.
Questions?
So in conclusion, socially responsible procurement is no longer optional. It is a strategic and ethical obligation that aligns public spending with national goals such as inclusiveness, poverty reduction, sustainable development. All this we saw in the SDGs. Implementing SRP successfully requires policy commitment, procurement staff capacity, supply empowerment, and strong accountability systems. Procurement is not just a purchasing tool, it is a development tool. Thank you, team, for participating, and we